Mechanic Simulator, I figured that I'd use part of my test account just to kind of, I don't know, mod this Pagani. I've never seen on the inside of one. I've never seen, like, its engine. I don't even know what engine it has. So we're going to move that over to our first bay, and this will be, like, mainly the car that we're going to be focusing on today. Let's go ahead and take that off. Holy crap. At least I can get around the engine pretty nicely, though. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna actually put that back on. As soon as I assembly mode. Because I didn't realize that whole back shell came off. I thought there was a hood somewhere. But first, let's head up to the junkyard so we can pick up a like junker that we'll be restoring for kind of a long time thing, and kind of just as to kind of go through some of the different things that you can do with cars that people may not know. Like, there are really small things that you can do that can really improve your car's performance and life, especially just in stupid easy maintenance, like changing the oil, rotating the tires, even just getting new air and oil filters that don't absolutely need to be replaced, but would be nice if they were. And I like modding cars. Almost fell off my chair. Okay, so looks like we have a truck. Oh, is this an El Camino? This could be something. Looks like we got a Charger over there of some type. Plymouth Roadrunner. Okay, so, that's something. A sedan over here. Almost looks like a caddy, but probably not. CO. I'd still say, I could see the Aston Martin, maybe. Yeah. What do we have? Oh, and if you guys didn't know, some piles of junk and stuff you can actually search through, so... I mean, it's not really going to be too useful, because you still have to repair the item, because it's probably crapped. But, you know, like this one. I could get a, Dodge Ram SRT left side mirror. Huh. That's a weird item to put in that car. Okay, so I'm really thinking on this El Camino. I know it doesn't call it an El Camino. I am. Wow, that engine is gone. This would not be an easy fix at all. So... just making sure... I don't know, that Roadrunner though. That Roadrunner is probably in a little better condition. I mean, both of these are completely roached. Yeah, this is just so slightly better that I'm going to actually take that one. And so what we're going to do is we're going to decide as a channel, and as even Sarge is going to be like not in the video, but he's going to be like making some commentary if things like you'll see what I mean through it. This is like a multi-part episode thing that I just randomly started. So, hello. And it's really nice and warm out right now, so if you guys wanted to go outside, you totally should, because it's like really nice, it's gonna be warm, and then it's gonna be kind of cold for a while, at least where we are. But like cold is in like low 50s to high 40s, and it's gonna be rainy. But like I'd rather it be rainy and like cold than... Okay, so you'll be on lift number 2. Wow. This car is totally gone. Interior detailing toolkit. I don't think that's going to help too much. Oh wow, jeez. So let's look at like, so we could put almost any V8 in this car. That is a lot of potential. And let's pull that battery out. That battery's probably nice and roached. Brake servo. Oh yeah, that's gone. The whole suspension's gone. The radiator, that's just not even, that's not even there. And I'm gonna move you over to the second one. Well, I actually dig the color, so we're gonna take the trunk off. We're gonna take the fenders off. This car is, it will ride again. Front right door, front left door. And then there's actually no interior, so we'll have to put seats in her. I'm thinking a bench seat, like a bench seat in the back, or maybe one that had that. Yeah, I could see a bench seat working. Y'all might think I'm nuts. Okay, so I think we actually broke more. I think we broke more stuff than we fixed. I think we actually yeah, we fixed the hood. And we did not manage to fix that door. Do we have managed to fix that door? I think we're gonna need all of the glass. The trunk's at 1%. Oh wow. Okay, so we're just gonna go. We are gonna go. Let's see. Plymouth. Just grabbing about everything we're gonna need. I think we have a front bumper. I know we don't have a rear one. I know we don't have a rear window, and I know we don't have a front window. And we have some tail lights. There we go. Doesn't look too bad. Lower some glass in there. Oh. We don't have a front bumper either. That's okay. I was trying to use the sportier fenders, but obviously I can't do that. We just need all of the glass. And I think I actually need a left door, not a right one. But we'll buy one of each, because I'm sure shit's gonna get screwed up. Boop. Boop. Is it wrong that I low-key kind of think this car would look beast is black? And yes, I know I should be concerned more with the engine first, but I kind of like getting the cosmetics down. That way we know what we're working with and we know what we're not working with. This way there is no confusion as to what I'm doing. There. Actually, doesn't look too terrible. I mean, it's still definitely like heavily in the realm of project car, but let's go ahead and move her over to the paint shop and we'll see what we can do with her. Then we'll work on the suspension and the engine. That shouldn't really take that. Well, okay, the engine's gonna take forever. I ain't even gonna say that. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and paint that like that, cause that gold. Hello. Hello, nurse. Y'all might think I'm weird because I like the look. Front bumper. We don't have a front bumper. That's fine. Did I just buy? Yeah, I just bought a rear bumper because I'm an idiot. Oh well. Mistakes happen. Oh, beautiful. So I'm like 90% certain there's no oil in this. Oh, I gotta go back to normal mode. I'm like, why is this not working? I'm thinking some blackout rims. I'm actually thinking some blackout rims. Nah, maybe. We'll see what we can get. We'll get a set of retros. We gotta run a set of retros on this. Oh my gosh, these tires. This shit's gonna be whack. I would be very surprised if that fuel tank actually has a fuel pump in it. And we will be putting a performance fuel pump in this. She will ride again. Might actually have some more horsepower than that Zonda, which we will be putting on the dyno soon. In this episode, I'm going to be kind of hopping between the two cars. Then you guys are gonna think I am blasphemous for doing this, but we are going to be putting white walls on her. You'll see, it'll look good. It'll look good. I promise you, it'll look good. Okay, so I'm not even gonna bother putting these tires on because I'm gonna be stripping everything off. And I don't know if that's gonna be like our whole video is just me going through and kind of like explaining some things, or if I'm just gonna talk about random things. I might show off some of my OC cars too. And that sounds really weird, but like I made OC cars for everyone. This car I think is gonna have a bit of a, yeah, it's gonna be a little special. It's gonna be a, maybe my version of like showing off a friend. I don't know, it's gonna be really weird, but I hope you guys enjoy it. I love watching like retro wheels spin. I don't know why, it's just cathartic. We'll go ahead and we'll peel off the we'll peel off the shit rods. Oh my. These things were some beefy ass tires. Although I did up the rim size from 15 to 18, so that should. Boink. Okay, so now the Roadrunners were notorious for being pretty quick. Yeah, this thing doesn't even have a fuel pump in it. Wow. Okay. Oof. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take off that drive shaft. We're probably just gonna get into one of those. That thing doesn't really matter. Mufflers. Ooh. Yeah, these. So these are really cool, kind of? I think they're nice bits of suspension myself, but I also think that they're really hard to maintain because you do need to keep them just slightly in better condition. I mean, realistically from what I heard. I'm a Tuilpa, okay? I don't have a car. Beep. Small rubber bushing. I wonder what we could use that like rubber bushing for. Like, I wonder if you can make it like into a cozy, like a coffee cup cozy. I bet you could. You could with a big enough drill. Yeah. So the bad news is that like we will be taking this car completely apart. The good news is, when we are done, she will look baller as hell. I think we'll get this car stripped, like we'll get everything stripped and as much as we can repaired. And then I'll kinda like repaint the Zonda and I'll look into the engine and see what we can do for mods. And I'll call that an episode, but then I'll have an episode tomorrow where I go more into detail on the Roadrunner. So like this episode is just gonna kind of introduce the two cars we'll be working on, I don't plan on doing any work on the cars off camera. Though I may do some testing and like stuff like that off camera just to see where we're at so I can give updates if required or asked. Though I don't even know. I might not do shit off camera. I can be kind of forgetful. The Zonda I actually did pick the Zonda for more of a purpose, and I think the Roadrunner is going to serve nice for what it's going to represent. But I didn't know her as well, so yeah. But the Zonda is going to be a lot of fun. I just need to get that baby into a soft blue, maybe put some white in, kind of flip the whole, get rid of that yellow-green aesthetic. That's kind of weird. And the rear drive shaft's out on the Roadrunner, so you can see this is just the body. We managed to remove all of the rust, put on new parts, and isn't she glorious? So let's move her over to the paint shop. See what we can do color-wise to this. Okay, those rims have got to come off, but those tires pretty much look like they fill the space, so. I think we're going to do a chrome, because I really like the chrome on the, ooh, yeah. And then if we dull the saturation and the brightness just a bit, and then see what lowers. I don't think this one needs a livery. Boom. Okay, so now for the Zonda, it is literally back over here, and we're actually gonna take off some parts on the next episode. I'm just taking this off so I can see the engine. Holy moly, this is an engine. This is a V12. Oh my gosh, this thing is gonna have so much horsepower. I gotta see what she's got on the dyno. Oh, I'm too curious. Okay, so I know I said I wasn't gonna do this, but I am gonna throw this car on the dyno. I am too curious as to what her starting horsepower is. It's a V12. I've never seen one in action before, and I'm really curious to. And this is a Zonda, so this thing's going to have... I don't know, you guys kind of, before I started the test, go ahead and, like, drop in the comments below how much horsepower you think it's going to have. On the dot. Okay, that's cool. We'll actually leave her on the dyno for a minute, because we might throw an interior in the Charger this episode, though I don't think we will. We might. I don't know. I haven't really made up my mind yet. Y'all should know that I do this as I go. There. So we repaired everything we could. Let's go ahead and lower it for a minute. We're obviously not gonna put it on the ground. She doesn't have wheels. Oh, I love that. I love that look for this car, and for who it's gonna be representing, it's even better. So let's get a nice bench seat. And I don't know if it needs a rear bench, but we'll get almost like that better. That's a Bentley. Yeah, and then we'll get a wheel as well. And I'm thinking this. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in, and you'll like just have to see what I'm looking at. Oh, can that not go in the front? Aw. Front seat. Well, we can at least put the steering wheel in. Heck yeah. I kind of think we should go with a, I don't know. Because I kind of like something like this, but I don't know if that would work. In like the back, it would need to have a bumpy in the back. Oh well. I'm sure there's something I'm missing, because, to be fair. So, ironically, I don't want to go any further, because right now, if I went too far with either project, you would know instantly. If you've been watching Sarg's channel for a while, you would know instantly who both of these cars are for, and I don't want to give that away just yet. Because, well, they're both really special people to both me and Sarg, and I really want these to be handled a little with care. So, I'm actually gonna be streaming tomorrow too, and it's gonna be all on the Roadrunner. So, if you're interested in seeing what I'm gonna be doing with the Roadrunner and who the Roadrunner is supposed to be for, just tune in tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Thank you guys for watching.